Hey guys, it's Lupti with another awesome video. This time we're going to learn how to solve level 8 of Blockly movies. Before we move on, I would highly recommend watching Dia's and Dimple's intro videos about the computer science functions and logics used in the Blockly movies. Alright, let's move right in. So here's the working version of what the level will look like once we have all of our code. Alright, so let's get started. First, we are going to make all of the parts of the movie that does not change at all. So that's just the body, the rectangle. Let's get into it. So first we're gonna set the color to blue. Then we're gonna make a rectangle, which will be, X will be at 50, that's right, Y will be at 40, width is 20, and height will be 40, perfect. Alright. Next we're gonna make the arms, the changing arms. So let's start by making the left arm. So we are going to use a line, but before that we're going to set the color to black because that's what the arms are colored. Alright, so our line will start at 20 because we're using the, we're doing the left arm. Alright, so the X is 20 and then Y will be the changing value of the arm. So Y we will the Y value, the start Y, will be 100 minus, minus the time. Alright, okay. And X will be 40. Alright, 40. And then end Y will be 50. Width will be 5, perfect. Alright, let's run this. Okay, not bad. So we have one arm. Let's build the other arm now. So again, we're going to be using a line. The X will be stationary because if you see over here, the right arm, the X always stays at 80. So we're gonna set X to 80. All right. So X is 80 and Y, let's leave this one off for right now. Let's finish the rest of the parameters in here and then we'll jump back to this one. And X will be 60. Alrighty. And Y will be 50, which is right here, perfect. And then width is again 5. Alright. So what we have to, right now, this is what it looks like. What we have to do is make the dynamic Y value. Now this is a little bit tricky because we will be using math functions. So I know math can be really boring at sometimes, but trust me, it's really cool how math will work out the function of where the arm will go. So we're going to be using time because obviously the arm is changing, so we need a dynamic variable. Alright, and then we're going to subtract 50 from the time. And I want you guys to notice one thing. Where the left arm is going in a linear pattern, so meaning the speed of it isn't changing, the right arm, if you look closely, is going at more of a parabolic pattern. So when it's in the middle, when the arm is 90 degrees to the body, it's going really fast. Okay, I'm just gonna run to let you guys see what it looks like. You see. Alright. So how do we make that parabolic pattern? Well, if you remember from math class, parabolas are usually made using x squared. So we will have to square our value in some way. So how will we do that? Well, first we will subtract 50 from our time, and then we will divide that by 5. And then we will square this whole thing. Alright, so square, this is the exponent sign, and then 2. Okay, and then we're gonna put that at start y. Let's see. Perfect. So here we are getting the parabolic pattern using the square math function already. So now we have both of our arms done. Let's make the hands, so the smaller circles at the end of the arms. So first we're going to set the color to red. Then circle X would be 80. Yeah, we're gonna start by making the circle, the hand for the left arm. The Y would be, if you think about it, the Y, the center of the hand will be at the end of this arm. So this we can just copy. So in a Windows computer, if you're working on a Windows computer, it'll be Control-C. On a Mac, it's Command-C. Or you can just make the whole block again. I'm just going to use Command-C just for times purposes. Alright, and then for pasting, just do Command-V. Alrighty. And then radius will be 5. Okay. Perfect. Now, we're going to do the same thing for the other hand. I'm just going to copy and paste. X will be 20 this time. And then instead of this, I'm just going to delete this. We are going to copy this one because that's the arm we are working with. Alrighty. Let's see if that works. Perfect. Okay. So now that is the things that do not get affected by time. The other part of this level is we will have to use a logic loop, an if-else statement, because before for time 0 through 50 seconds or 50, the person, the movie is doing a separate thing, and then it changes what it's doing after 50 seconds. So let's code what it does before 50, not seconds, whatever the time unit is. Okay, so we're going to set the color to black. We're going to make a line. Let's start by making the legs. Line width is 5 and y 20 and x 60. Perfect. Start y is 0, and then start x we are going to use 100 minus the time. Alright, so there we go, we have one leg, but as you see, it doesn't work after the time goes over 50. It's okay. Let's make the other leg now. Okay, I'm just going to use copy and paste right now. So instead of 100 minus time, I'm just going to use put time. Alright, and start or end x would be 20, not 60, not 20, 40. Alrighty, perfect. And last but not least, let's make the head. So movie, circle. First we're gonna set the color. This is 10. Y is 70. Alrighty. So if you see, our movie works when the time is less than 50. So now let's make it work when time is greater than 50. Alright. This is not gonna take a long time. So we're just gonna put in if else statement, some logic. So when our time is less than, not greater than, less than 50, we're gonna do this. Else, let's just copy and paste what we have here, and then we can change it. Alright, so what we're going to change here is we are going to, instead of 100 minus time, we're going to switch that with time. And instead of time, we're going to put 100 minus time. And last but not least, for the circle, instead of radius 10, we're going to change that to radius 20. And y will be 80 instead of 70. Perfect. Alright. So if you run this, it runs perfectly, and there we go. Alrighty. So this was level 8 of Blockly Movies. In the next video, we will go over level 9 and level 10 examples. Hope you guys liked this video, and thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye!